Hey planner besties, welcome or welcome back. We are back for another cloth and paper unboxing. You guys, this is their 10th year anniversary box, a highly anticipated box. I'm sure you guys probably seen like all the sneak peeks already, y'all, with the prominent color in this box. I am just super excited to open this up, y'all, so I'm just gonna jump right into it. And y'all, speaking of the prominent color, this is the color right here. We're getting all of the red inside of this box. All right, y'all, so here are all of the goodies. Y'all seeing the pops of red? Let's just take all of this out. All right, y'all, so the first thing I'm feeling is this pen. You guys, I've been hearing people say that this pen is extra heavy, and it absolutely is. This is the heaviest pen I have, y'all. Okay, but we're gonna save that. I don't even know where to start, y'all, because like it's just so good. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna start with our pouch. Y'all, look at these reds. And I'm not even a red person, but I'm also not a person that's against colors, so I can definitely appreciate the color palette that we have. I get the HP mini size because the HP mini is my work planner, and that's what I get these items for. I am building my planner, y'all, so I'm not using the HP mini right now, but 2026, y'all gonna see a whole planner, a whole HP mini planner setup. So 10-year anniversary, we have For Your Eyes Only dashboard duo. Every time I see that, I think of J. Cole, one of my favorite artists. You know, one of his albums is called that, so it's like, that's just what I think about when I see that. Like, just, I love it, just perfect. All right, so we get the reserve entry but cloth cover set, which is that black cover, the vellum side tab dividers. I wasn't sure if this was a part of the box or people just bought it separately, but y'all, a whole set of dividers, wow. And then we get the undated insert sampler, which is, I believe, 4 different inserts that they're letting us test out. The members only journaling card, label stickers, the circle page flag trio, which is so cute, pocket calendar, and the pen, y'all. And look at this card, just so exclusive, members only. Cloth and paper is coming out with the colors, you guys. We get the August calendar, which I hole punched this and put it in my A5, which is my work planner for now. And here are our stickers. I do want to open this up and see what this is about. All right, y'all, so these are our stickers, and we have 2 sets of kind of like time block numbers. It starts at 6 and it ends at 8, and we get this shade here, which is kind of like a, I don't know, like a creamish brownish kind of shade, and then we get like a silver shade, so 2 pages of those. And the same for these like circle list. And I just had a thought, you guys. I am pretty sure that these are gonna fit perfectly in the A5 undated daily. I just did a video on this, and I know we don't want to use up all the pretty stickers, but I told myself for 2026 we are definitely going to be using up our items, so I think these would fit perfectly in there. Yes, you guys, they absolutely would. So I feel like you can definitely replace the sticky notes with what's here. Even if you wanted to do the circles, they might be able to fit as well. So look at that. I would have the perfect stickers for this setup. All right, y'all, so next up we get the circle page flag set, which I am excited about these because the colors, you guys, the colors. So look at these. This is palette volume 11, transparent, 1.25 inches. Like, look at these, y'all. I'm gonna swatch it in the back so you guys can see. So here are the shades. Look at that, you guys. I don't know why this reminds me of like a cow print, but like it's so nice, you know what I mean? The red is so vibrant. I absolutely love these. Again, so cute. I probably don't even want to use it, but they gotta get used up, okay? Next up is this beautiful red envelope, and inside is our journaling card. Y'all, how pretty is this color? Like, I don't feel like the cameras are doing this box justice because these colors are so vibrant, so good. This card just says create a check-in routine for your goals, time, just a nice, like, simple but red, a nice pop of red. This is our card. I just love the packaging that it's in, like a whole envelope. It definitely goes with that, like, confidential, secretive, for your eyes only. All right, so here is our dashboard and the dashboard cover. Well, the dashboard set. Y'all, Cloth and Paper keeps coming out with a box after box of just straight, like, fire, just straight hits back to back. It's so hard for me not to be like, forget my A5. I want to move it to my HP mini right now. But I'm trying my best, y'all. So once again, for your eyes only, a nice vellum material, and then we get this card with the chair, which I feel like I've seen this before in another sub box. We kind of had like a chair as well. So y'all, I did want to say about this dashboard that I did see a video that Cloth and Paper did where these can be written on, and I thought I had a white 𝑦𝒐𝒏𝒂𝒂 marker, but I don't. I feel like I want to try it out for you guys. Like, I'll try it out for you guys. My handwriting is not that good, and I'm not going to write too much, but basically you can write whatever it is that you want to put on this. I would definitely recommend like a white Posca marker because it will look the best, but I'm going to test this out for y'all. So I just wrote luxury here. So y'all see what I mean? Like, if you had like a white marker, it would look so good, especially if you could write in script. And then I think they said that you can just remove it with water. So I'm gonna try that out. I'm just gonna put a little bit of water on like a paper towel, and we're going to see if this comes off. So yeah, you guys, absolutely comes off. Didn't leave no mark on the dashboard whatsoever. So if you have a 𝑦𝒐𝒏𝒂𝒂 and you want that vibe, I definitely recommend trying that out. All right, y'all, so we're gonna move on to the inserts, and oh my gosh, I don't know, like these inserts, well, this one right here, the dated, well, the undated daily, it's just so nostalgic for me. Like, I'm gonna link all of my plan with me's and planner flip throughs. Y'all, I have this layout in the A5 since I started this planning journey, so it's so nostalgic to see it in like an HP mini, because it's kind of like, I don't know, like a reinvention of my planning. I don't know, it's just so interesting to see like one of my favorite inserts in a different size. Do y'all know what I mean? Y'all get that feeling? Okay, so anyways, this is the undated daily, and I gotta speed this up a little bit because it's getting a little dark. So we just have 7 till 9, and you have priorities and tasks. I think the one that I had looked a little bit different, if I'm not mistaken. Did they have lines? I don't know, it's been so long, but I had this layout, and yeah, it really worked for me. Like, is all you need. I used to put like a quote here, and it is front and back. Y'all, I loved this layout. Like, I cannot wait to set up my mini. So we get some pages of those, and then the next sample insert is going to be okay, so I do have this layout in my HP Classic for social media as well. This is like a horizontal layout, and then you have like space for some tasks. Yeah, I think this was my setup for my social media planner. Like I said, I'll link my playlist. It's just so interesting seeing it in such a smaller size. So it kind of throws you off a bit, but I'm pretty sure it's the same layouts. And then the next layout, which is one that I haven't tried before. So this is vertical, and we have the task, and then you just have lines. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I'll probably just put like a task list for the week, and then I have space. I most likely use like a dot marker or the, what do you call those things? Like a dot sticker. I wonder if these would fit in here. No, these don't look like they line up. So yeah, we have this layout. This would be interesting to try out. Love that these are all undated, of course. Definitely in 2026, I think I want to get undated inserts for my classic size planner. And then this is a weekly schedule. This is also an interesting insert that I want to try out because it just has a lot of space for me. Like, I feel like you get the time block and you get a list, which is kind of like the first insert that I showed you guys. I feel like this is a popular layout. I think when I first started cloth and paper, this was kind of like intimidating to me. But I do like how structured it is, so interested in seeing that. And now, y'all, I didn't know we get all these layouts. All right, so this is a weekly admin, another layout that I haven't tried yet. So we have Monday to Sunday, and then we have next week. I love that this box says next week. Usually in my setups now, I use Saturday and Sunday as next week because I don't work Saturday and Sunday. These boxes are a little smaller, which might be a problem for me because I usually have a lot of things to do in one day. So not sure how I feel about those boxes. Of course, like I said, this is the mini, so I do need a little bit more space, but I do like that they have a note section for additional space. I can always extend it, do something creative here with the days if I run out of room. They have a task list and they have a habit tracker, which is not my favorite because I really don't have habits to track at work. I tried to use a habit tracker in my planner recently, but it's just, I don't stay committed to it. So don't really need that, but we have it. And I think this is the last layout, y'all. I'll be honest, like, this layout stresses me out for work, especially for work. I could see this being used if I just have like a lot of things to do one day at home personally, but for work, like, it's just too, it was too structured for me. And I kept saying that in my videos, like, I need space for something else. Like, I don't feel like I have enough free writing space, if you will. There's not really enough of a time block. It was just too constricted. And even like the way that I write, I feel like I could fit like 2 words in here, so I'm gonna have to abbreviate a lot. So it wasn't working for me. And maybe as inserts once in a while it would work, but for us getting like a whole notebook of this, it was kind of a waste for me. So yeah, not my favorite insert, but I do like this sampler pack. This would be really, really helpful for me to try new things because that is always fun. Well, next we get dividers, and I wasn't sure that we was gonna get this either because I'm like, dividers too? That is crazy. This is just what it looks like. We just have January to December, again in that nice red color. Love that. Dividers? What? All right, y'all, so before we get into that cover, I want to get into this pen. I am excited about this pen. I want to try it out. So let's try this pen out. And I'm also hearing that this pen is juicy, y'all. I love a juicy pen. Y'all, this has weight to it. Like, do y'all hear that? I don't know how to describe this to y'all. So yeah, this pen is the gel G750, and like, I just think the colors are just so like fancy. And so this is a zebra pen, y'all, and then this is what the tip looks like. Okay, so we got to take that cover off and let's try this out. Let's see. Oh, you guys, this pen is juicy. Yes, this is an immediate yes for me. Y'all, I love this. Wow, I literally just finished one of my pens and it was just like a random, I don't even know what pen this is now that I think about it. It just says make the world quiet, but the ink is pretty good. I just finished it and I switched to a uni ball, which is slowly going to become one of my favorite pens because it's nice and sleek and juicy. But I want to compare it. I think definitely this zebra has got this uni ball beat. yeah, maybe it's like a little bit more, it's just like a little bit more bold, that zebra. Y'all, why y'all didn't tell me about this pen before? Yeah, that's a good pen. So you guys, this is the reserved entry cover set, and this material is so good. I love the texture. You guys see the reserved entry embossment. We have like a loop over here, some buttons in the back for the loop, and yeah, this is how that's looking. There's no pockets, but we do have a little thing that says cloth and paper here. And I wanted to play around with this a little bit, like I want to see the vibes. All right, y'all, so in terms of disc, I've seen people use red disc, which was so cute, but I don't have any red. I do have some gold disc, but it is on my HP Classic, so I'm not gonna take it off. But could you guys imagine the gold? Like, imagine you had some gold disc, y'all. This would be absolutely fire. I love the gold. But since I'm not taking the gold off and showing you guys that, I do want to show y'all some other colors. Ooh, did I tell y'all? No, I don't think I ever showed y'all this. I did get some gold disc from Amazon, but these are for my A5 for work. I'm like, imagine if I had like a personal planner. Y'all, if y'all have a personal planner, I am so jealous, because that would be so cute. Like the size and the gold and this book cover. But anyways, what I wanted to show y'all is I would probably honestly go with black, because I just feel like it's like black and sleek, you know what I mean? Or I would go with the tortoiseshell. Not sure which one I want to show you guys. Which one, y'all? Black tortoiseshell, black tortoiseshell. Let's go with the tortoiseshell. All right, besties, what are y'all feeling about this? Like, I absolutely love this. I love that Cloth and Paper is doing colors. Like, look at this. This is aesthetic purposes only. I am going to take this apart and have my items to the side for safekeeping. But these are the page flag sets, and I've been liking, honestly, using these as dividers once in a blue moon, because they are so cute and they're so adhesive. Like, they're not going anywhere. Look at how cute that is, you guys. And I just threw like a black pen in there. If you do have a pen loop, you can absolutely clip that there if you wanted to. Yeah, these are the cards that was in the box, of course. And I do have these dividers from Cloth and Paper as well, you guys. If y'all remember this, these were the editorial dividers. I feel like this would go so good with the box, because it does have some hints of red. So like, if you guys wanted to do that, you could do that as well. Absolutely love how this came out, you guys. Definitely let me know your thoughts of this box. Did you get the box? What is your favorite item? Absolutely love this box. They did such a great job. I keep saying that over and over, I know, but this is a really nice box, y'all. So let me know your thoughts. Like I said, did you get the box? Do you wish you got the box? What are your thoughts? Let me know, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.